What did you give Live?
A 4.3. I found it to be, which is bad on the IGN scale.
Yeah.
Described on the IGN scale, a bad game is a couple of good ideas, but buried under some really, bad execution, and that's exactly what I felt NBA Live was. Alfredo, you played some of it with me.
Oh, whew.
That sort of sums it up.
Yeah, we played it all right.
All right, so the game is in the tray.
So there it goes.
There we go.
Once our producer put the disc in, we popped right over to Live.
Ah, Kyrie Irving, you're too good to be on the cover of this game.
All right, so I'm anxious. I'm anxious to see the difference here.
I guess we can't skip through this.
He gets to win it. Now this game has ESPN license. There's a lot of neat. There's a lot of neat on paper ESPN integration.
Yeah, it looks,
some of it's really good. Like they have Wired. They call the ESPN Wired. Like if you're watching a real game, sometimes the coach is mic'd up, and they'll play sound clips when they have timeouts in the huddle, and they have that. They have real clips plugged in here at the halftime show. It's really neat. Unfortunately, the halftime show in this is
too long.
I timed it. It's 4 minutes long.
Way too long.
And it's really poorly paced. But there's there's some good nuggets in here. They're just not executed well.
And I'm sure those will be,
Yeah, let's just jump in, tip off.
those will be smooth. They'll get smoothed out later.
Maybe we should show the same two teams.
Yeah.
So Bulls visiting the Warriors.
Let's go with that.
Pass
Straight
them.
on comparison.
I mean, that's what people want to see. We are here to serve the people.
That's why we exist.
That is why we exist. They wouldn't be watching this live stream if they weren't getting something out of it.
Still not a fan of the Warriors sleeve jerseys.
No sleeve jersey is a good idea in my opinion.
Yeah, the sleeve ones.
It just looks wrong.
It does, and I don't know. Like, why would you want to have sleeves when you're playing basketball?
I don't know. I don't know. There are some nice control bits in this, though. Like, I mean, the dribble stick stuff on the right thumbstick. It feels like the old freestyle stick from the old live games.
Exactly. It's nice and fluid, but
yeah, we saw on the loading screen there. Calling for picks is super easy. You just hold down the left trigger. That's really handy. You can call for double teams real quick. So this is Jalen Rose.
this looks good. I mean, like there are some. Cool
let's let this play out. We did the same for 2K14. We've already got a packed house. These guys are not filing in late.
Warriors fans, some of the best fans
They are. They're
in the
dedicated.
NBA.
I'm trying to move over here to San Francisco, right over here on the water, on the Embarcadero.
Oh man, the
which would be
blueprints
awesome.
for that stadium look amazing.
That would be so cool.
Glass.
And I think typical San Francisco fashion, people are fighting it.
Yeah, they don't want anything new.
No, we
Can't
can't.
have in the city.
I mean, can you imagine how crazy? I mean, we're right next to the Giants Stadium. Can you imagine how crazy it's going to be? Like a couple blocks down, having a basketball stadium.
Fortunately, we'd be affected, but not quite.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now, it's nice because we actually get a 6-month break now.
That's true.
After
No baseball season.
Now there would be like.
The steal. Go the other way.
Pull up. Oh no.
Misses the three.
Players look small.
I said this before. Everyone looks like they have Kevin Durant's arms. Those really skinny, scrawny arms. Okay, that's a nice ball.
I noted this in my review. Lots of shots get blocked. Okay. No matter if you're doing the shooting, the AI is doing the shooting. Be sure again not to button through any replays because there are some points to be made.
Oh, David Lee.
Out of a great double team.
I'm not quite sure, just going back to 2K for a second, how I feel about the rumble triggers when playing 2K.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like they go off every time you dribble the ball when you're actually dribbling. I don't really know if I like that feeling.
Tried the Euro hop there.
One of our viewers, Nick, asks, It's not nearly as pretty, but are the mechanics just like the old days? I always liked NBA Live.
Yes and no. It just, you can see how stiff and awkward the animations are. Every shot's getting blocked. Look at how these guys, I mean, this is not, visually it's not there this year.
They don't really show the players' faces off too much at all.
Yeah, we'll see that again. Just as long as we don't button through the replays, you'll see that the replays are all from way far away. But mechanically, that was the question. Yeah, I mean, it's got the sort of dribble moves on the right stick, which work well, but it just because of the animation, it just doesn't feel good. It feels very stiff, very rigid.
Off.
Yeah, it just doesn't flow well. It's
It doesn't really seem like they have the players' like shot releases down.
I would agree with that.
Seems like there's just like about 10 different generic shot animations that they have, and they just plug that into
So
every
we are
player.
still scoreless 2 minutes into this. We've had we've had several shots blocked already. We've had several shots miss on both sides, both with Alfredo and the AI. Also, the commentary in this is extremely generic. There'll be a lot of quiet stretches. Just listen to it.
For three with the off-balance
Yeah,
shot.
that's
See, no, we're not hearing any player names. We're just hearing generic descriptions
very,
of what's going
very
on.
basic. For three, he goes for the layup.
A lot of pronouns, Damon.
Can't tell if we're being trolled. Andre Van Eiderson says, NBA Live looks jaw-dropping. Are there any flaws?
Did he see 2K14? Hey, a basket. All right. Press the replay. Yeah, click that right stick. Next time you see that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have to manually trigger replay.
Manually trigger that. I don't really know if I like that. I feel like, that kind of takes it away from being an actual, the realism of an actual NBA game.
Hit that replay. Hit that replay. Now, don't.
Alrighty, here's a chance to see that one again.
It's so far away.
We're back. We're farther away than the gameplay camera now. And yeah, he's totally trolling us.
Okay.
Rose in possession. Dang.
We have some insight here from William David. It's a little bit. Anyway, he says the reason for sleeves on NBA jerseys are for sales. Men are more likely to wear a jersey with sleeves and be authentically worn.
It doesn't surprise me at all that you gotta pop that, dude.
I was thinking
Backseat driving again.
I was thinking that
you tried to pull up? Yeah, with the. Yeah.
I was like, wait, hold on.
For the folks out, it's tough to switch from two different control schemes back to back when you've just been.
I was trying to pull the analog stick, and you got to hit the X button on this one.
Hit that replay. Hit that replay. Just want to show off a few of this.
Yeah, we'll
make the point, but to say some good things about NBA Live.
Yeah.
It has Ultimate Team, like with what FIFA has. It's a virtual trading card based thing, which is a really great idea, and it works. If just the core gameplay were better, I would like it better. But that's a really cool mode. And then the other mode I really really is called Big Moments, which it recreates like signature or special things that happened in real life games. And they update them like every day or every week. Like the example that I cited in my review was basketball fans might remember Jeff Green. Wait, what's
I believe it was Jeff Green.
Yeah, Jeff Green. I'm just doubting myself for a
had
second there. From the Celtics hitting a buzzer-beating three-pointer to beat the Heat in Miami a couple weeks ago. And that, as I was reviewing the game, that popped up as a big moment that I could go in and play. And so it was a challenge. Use Jeff Green to hit a three to beat the Heat at the buzzer.
That's pretty cool.
And then there's leaderboards for that.
Nice.
So if you do it, and depending like where you do it, and if you have any time left on the clock, and even since I published my review, they've updated more. So they're constantly feeding new ones in, and I think that's a really really cool feature. That's one I totally wish the competition would steal.
It'll be very interesting and fun with that game mode once the playoff hits. I think that's really when people like. If I can go back and relive Ray Allen's three-point shot in Game 6, I would do it.
Yeah.
Defended possession, but better offense. Iguodala against Dunleavy.
So as it stands right now, is
Another steal.
Is NBA Live the lowest rated Xbox One launch game on IGN?
I believe it is.
Oh, the wide open shot.
There's some shots. Replay that.
There we go.
That one deserves another look. Here comes
We'll see again. Still like the other side of the court.
Very stiff.
Yeah.
Very, very stiff.
2 seconds.
Stephen Curry with the ball here, off balance.
Ooh,
Almost.
back iron. I also love the net in this game. I'm serious. I mean, I'm not saying that to make a joke. I actually think the net, like, it's the most realistic, cool net I've ever seen.
Net we've
like
ever
even
seen.
2K's net, like, it's still sort of video gamey. Like this is a super realistic net. But these are the replays we do. Like what?
Yeah, they're. Yeah, I don't think we're getting any
Like,
commentary right
I can't
now.
see anything from behind the backboard right there. The stanchion's in the way.
We're not getting like any sort of like commentary. It's just dead air. Only when there was music, but still.
Walks it across, lets it go.
It walks it across, lets it go.
I wasn't really walking it across.
I wonder.
either.
I don't think we're gonna have time to get to halftime, unfortunately. But we show it off in the video review.
Yeah.
If you go to watch the video review on IGN.
Heinrich. Oh, that
I mean, I see where they're coming from with halftime, but it's just too long.
Yeah, it's too
like-
long and just doesn't. It's just they need to pick up the pace.
Exactly. Jalen Rose just sounds like.
Like
he's-
what was that? That AI possession right there. That was terrible. They ended up taking a 27-foot three-pointer.
What is it about Derrick Rose?
Jermaine O'Neal.
Not only is he fun to watch for the fans, but his teammates really
Now,
seem
Angel
to
asks,
belong
does NBA Live still have the All-Star Weekend and dunk contest that the old one did?
Tim Duncan gene, that Steve Nash gene, where
I'm sure they'll get that back. That was a great mode that the Live used to have. I love that. Until they eventually, so there's another block shot. The dunk contest got like completely complicated by the end there before NBA Live went away for a while. It was like this weird combination of buttons, but yeah, great mode. I hope they bring it back.
that's real and it's appreciated by his team.
3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Nice fake. Great board work on the offensive
no.
boards.
It doesn't.
It's
feel,
9-2.
It doesn't feel. I don't know.
It's
It's just weird because I when I pop on 2K on Hall of Fame, you really have to get the timing down, and just here it's just these aren't their releases, these aren't their shots. It's just really off.
It's yeah. I mean, would you? A thing I noted in my review. Would you agree, like, that the guys? It almost feels like there's an input lag from what you do versus when it happens on the
Oh
screen.
no, definitely. It's just not rewarding. It doesn't feel fluid. Like if I'm that shot, it seems very
Like,
stiff.
it doesn't
like,
feel awesome to play this game.
it
does
doesn't.
It? Like it, whereas
shooting the ball makes me cringe.
right,
An NBA for an NBA
like
game.
another block shot. I mean, and that was the AI. That wasn't even you.
Fires for two.
It's
Can't convert on his first shot of the night.
Yeah,
Just
it's.
gotta keep stringing good.
there's just
And
a long.
what worries me is, and they're gonna smooth, they're gonna go ahead and fix a lot of these things up. But I mean, the engine itself, like, I worry about the engine.
Oh, that was an interesting.
Defend,
was in and out there.
Defend. Never give in. Good contest.
Whoa, that was a
keep
that was a
forgetting- I keep-
phantom pro hop.
It's hard to switch from each game.
I know.
forgetting
Yeah,
that's a
you're
pro hop
used
move.
to the other control scheme.
Noah.
Where's he
Like-
going?
The fake.
Huh?
It looked very clunky.
So that's a look at both of the
Hey, they got the ball.
of
There
the
you go.
basketball
I mean,
games
that's
available on
and,
Xbox
and
One.
again, I'm not sure. We may have been the first. I'm not sure either one of those has been seen on Xbox One until this live stream. So I hope that helped people making their.
From the comments on our Twitter feed, yes, people know the
Pretty
difference for the most part. We're gonna switch gears over to